3, 2. Hey everyone, welcome to Columbia City High School. We are the radio and TV class, and with the help of Mr. Glaza, we bring you a look inside of the new building here at 1600 South State Road 9. Let's get in there.
I think the overall atmosphere of Columbia City High School is one of family, camaraderie, relaxed. I don't feel that kids are stressed in the sense of walking from place to place. You can go outside and use the courtyard. You can go into those study rooms that are in each academy and work as you need to. So I think the space gives us those opportunities. Overall, I think kids feel safe and welcome here. At least that's my hope, because we do everything we can and making sure that we provide you guys the best environment we can, so to offer you programs that you'll need after high school.
Here at Columbia City High School, we take great pride in our athletics programs. We offer many outlets to the students who wish to participate in these athletic programs, such as strategic planning in football, precise shots in golf, and even swimming against competitors in the water. We find great importance in these athletic programs because they teach our students how to become stronger individuals and persevere through difficult situations and challenges. With these new facilities, such as the weight room, new track, football field, and many more different appliances, we are able to train more rigorously and prepare for better challenges when it comes to athletic events.
I really do like my new classroom. My old classroom didn't have any windows in it, and I love the fact that I have access to light every day, and that's all through the school, so I really enjoy that.
Over here you can see we have a classroom separation, so if a teacher wants to, you can do classroom collaborations just to get to more active learning.
I really enjoy the different commons areas. It allows for students to be able to come out and do group work. Also the innovation lab for when my students are doing projects like National History Day. That just provides a great creative space for kids to go and work on their projects, so I think that's a great addition to our school. Out here in the commons areas or to work, whether we're heading over and getting help from Mr. Glaza in the radio and video department, or being able to go and get copies from the printer, like everything is just located in an ideal place.
My favorite part about Columbia City High School is the teachers that I work with every day. We have a really good, close-knit group of people that get along well with each other, and we all have the same interests. Well, certainly the technology that we have here at the school is available more readily. There are lots of options for us to integrate in our classrooms with the projectors and the television monitors that are everywhere. It just seems to be a better environment all the way around, and there's a lot more pride with the building here than there was before.
I think the staff lounge is amazing, honestly. The fact that we have a microwave and access to all those things is really awesome, and it's a nice space. What am I missing? Oh, and obviously the students are my favorite part of the job. So
Of anything
we'll stitch that together.
Anything you can improve.
My favorite part of the new school is our community room, which many of you may not have ever even been in, but it does allow us to welcome in outside groups, businesses, industry, athletic teams, different activities to use as far as making sure kids have the opportunity to showcase the work that they do.
Through here, we have Mr. Jared Ambrose's room. He teaches business, and his classroom also looks like a math room. So we'll crush two birds, one stone, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so this is what a traditional classroom will look like for your business and economics, maybe your math classrooms.
My favorite part about this school would be probably the commons area and the student workrooms. It really gives the students a chance to collaborate with one another, get out of the classroom a little bit, work on projects.
Over here you have a TV, you have a whiteboard, very simple. You have foldable tables so you can move them around pretty easy.
Yeah, it's recording. It's going in. That's going in, everybody.
Hi, welcome to the Performing Arts Center. In here we have a variety of different programs that perform in this venue throughout the school year, including show choir, musicals, plays, and the concert band, and various other activities. In here we have a ton of seating as compared to the old high school where we only had the short section in the front, and now we have an upstairs as well. So we have a lot more seating within here, and like other things that are a big improvement from the old high school include the lights and the acoustics. It sounds a lot better, it's a lot better lit, and we also have a lot better technology to put on different techniques for the performers to look better on screen.
Here in the new CCHS band room, we've got all the toys and trinkets to make sure your band career is the most entertaining and educational experience you've ever had. With upgraded acoustics, a new sound system, chairs, stands, and even instruments. Coming from percussion, we've got a new marimba, xylophone, and some auxiliary percussion as well. Along with all of that, we've got some new wind instruments, such as a bass saxophone, a couple of others in the woodwinds, and plenty of brass to go around for new members. We can't wait to see you in the new band room.
I'm Clay Knirk. I'm the Director of Bands here at Columbia City High School and the Director of Bands of Indian Springs Middle School.
What is your favorite part of the new school?
Well, I would have to say my favorite part is the new scenery overall. It's nice to see new things. It's nice to see a new building and a new concept and something that isn't from a generation previous, if that makes sense. It's nice to see the new architecture every time I come into the building. It seems like I find something new every time I walk in. But obviously, I would have to say that my favorite spot is the band room because this is where I spend a lot of my time and my office. I'm very blessed with the facilities that we've been given here at Columbia City.
Is there anything within the new school that makes your job easier or harder?
Within the new school, it is much easier because now we have a lot more options because of the way the building is made. The other part that's really nice is our rehearsal facility for marching band is just outside our door, and it's there. We don't have to move. We don't have to go to another school during the summer like we had previously. We can just rehearse in our own area and facility and just make it truly our home, and it's really nice to see.
Here in the new art room, we have all the things to make your art experience as fun and creative and enjoyable as possible. With new kilns for the pottery, new windows to finally let in some natural light as opposed to the old school, with some artificial lighting specifically made for artwork, new art supplies, anything you can think of from paints to brushes to colored pencils, markers, sponges, just anything you need to make your art as beautiful and wonderful as possible. We hope to see you in the art room soon.
Welcome to the Innovation Center. Here, students come to check out books that they are interested in. We have a wide variety of genres. So we're going to go to the Innovation Lab. So here is the Innovation Lab. Here, students can come down during their free time or when their teachers want them to. This is where a lot of our supplies are held for students to come down when they have projects that have a lot more materials than your average classroom. Now, I'm going to hand it off to Jen Brower.
All right, well, so the Innovation Center is what we call the library on most days, right? It's small looking, but we consider it to have the best books possible for you to pick, both nonfiction and fiction. And then the Innovation Lab is where we have all kinds of materials and tools for you to help you make personal and academic projects. So in the Innovation Center, we have mostly fiction books. We do break them up by genre, which is what we do at the middle school as well. I'd say our horror section and our just kind of dystopian altered futures books, we have lots of those. We also have added a lot of memoirs because I have a lot of students interested in nonfiction and kind of learning about other people's real lives. To check it out, you just have to stop by the Innovation Center where Mrs. Kirchner, the assistant, is there pretty much every day, and she'll help you check out a book. We also let you put books on hold online because you can get books from us, but you can also check out books from the middle school or anywhere else in our district, and we'll get you hooked up.
I've only been teaching for 10 years, but when I first started teaching, part of my degree is in using technology in the classroom, and even trying to think outside the box with projects. I'm an English teacher by trade, but I originally didn't go to school to teach English. I try to gear all my projects towards not just English reading and writing skills, but maybe some skills that students perhaps wouldn't get otherwise. I like to push the boundaries a little bit. I like creating creative products. I like pushing students to make film, and I like getting into the makerspace and saying, all right, here's what we read. How do we translate what we've learned from that into something? You know, in the real world, people read books and they have conversations about them and they write reviews, and so that's what I want my kids to do. In the real world, filmmakers do these things to make a film, so that's what I'm going to have you do. More that I can make it concrete and feel less like school and more like, okay, I can see how I might use this in the real world. That's what I want to do.
And welcome to Eagle Tech Academy. Here at ETA, we like to focus on our core values of trust, respect, and responsibility with all of the events, activities, and projects that we do. Here at ETA, we have 2 floors, downstairs being mainly for upperclassmen and upstairs mainly being for underclassmen.
I think the ability to see learning in so many different locations. We have our commons, we have small group rooms, we have a lot of visibility into classes that we can see kind of the learning going on there. So it was really kind of, learning was visible, it was accessible, and just a lot of different beautiful spaces for kids to interact with material in groups and each other.
Since ETA is mainly a project-based learning school, we provide a special outlet for students to think creatively and accomplish their projects at hand. There are multiple devices in here and tools such as 3D printers, multiple glue guns, and other materials that can be used to compile productive and quality efficient projects. But enough of the makerspace, let's go upstairs.
And moving on to the upstairs portion here at ETA, this is where freshmen will be spending a majority of their time. On this floor, freshmen will be able to learn from 2 of the most iconic duos in teaching, Mr. Urschel and Mr. Stanzak, as well as Mrs. Hannah and Miss Lucky. Under these 4 facilitators, freshmen will basically be able to learn how we do things here at ETA.
I do feel that there's been other things that, when compared to the old building of ETA to this new connected building, there's been a lot of benefits that sometimes we overlook and we don't really recognize them as benefits. For example, students have access to classes more than they used to. Students have access to their peers that aren't at ETA more than they used to. Students also who are not who do not go to ETA are able to see more about what we do. And so there's been a lot of conversations about, oh, well, that's not what I thought it looked like, from students who weren't in ETA. So I think that visibility, connectedness are good.
This is the WJHS studios. This is a radio station and a classroom, so the functionalities will go a little bit different and not particularly hand in hand. As you walk in, and you'll see we have 4 tables to suit the needs of our classroom students. And on either side of the room, vice versa, you will see that we have 3 computers lined up to help students edit their films or audio that they just captured. As we go a little bit deeper into the studios and sets, you can see that we have a sets room. Over here we have a student who just looks like they were, who looks like they left it a little messy. They left their setup, so we have 2 cameras over here, 3, and a microphone, a little bit of lighting, which is nice. We can find ourselves in the control room. That controls that room over there, the set on the go. If we move into here, you can see that we have our TriCaster. This controls the football games and the basketball games that we shoot from the WJHS studios. This is Studio A from the WJHS studios. This is really the heart of the studios and the classrooms, as this is where all of our students can be actively put in a simulation, not even a simulation, a real life world and events. Over here we have the heart and soul of our station right here. So it sounds pretty good.
Hi, and welcome to the Animal Science Room in the greenhouse, where a wide variety of agricultural classes are taught, including horticulture, animal science, vet science, and advanced animal science, which is also known as zoology. We have a wide variety of animals here, including ferrets, as you can see here. We have 3 geckos, 1's albino, 2 leopard. We have a bearded dragon, a ton of different species of rabbits, include baby rabbits that were just born about a month or 2 ago. We have a guinea pig, a hedgehog, and also 2 gerbils and a few fish in here. We did have Madagascar hissing cockroaches, but not anymore. And within the greenhouse we have a wide variety of plants, including different ferns and flowers, but I'm not as familiar with that because I take zoology, so I don't really go in there very often. But I have heard that horticulture is a wonderful class to take, and you should really try it out.
Welcome to Project Lead the Way. Here, students come to learn about electrical engineering and mechanical engineering. This room is as a place for students to come and get lectured or learn about what they're going to do next throughout their course. Back through here is more hands-on. This is the woodworking area. Here, students can come to make bases with all the equipment that we have for it.
So if, say, a project needs something as a base, they can make it out of wood using these equipment parts. Back through here is more of the hands-on area as well. Here, students will come to use all the equipment we have back here, 3D printers, all the likes of that. It'll be used for projects that they will be using and is not more of the learning area. Next, I'm going to hand it off to Jeff Clark.
It's pretty much geared for any student that wants to learn more about or has a idea of what they want to do in the future in a technical field or an engineering field. We have much better facility here, able to spread out a lot of the machines and place where we can get everything dirty if we need to cut or drill or do anything like that.
What is one thing that you want some students to take away from your class?
We're family. It doesn't matter when you graduated.
Taking advantage of every opportunity that you have while you're here. There's a tremendous amount of clubs and activities and athletics and programs, anywhere from EMT to fire and rescue. So, and our work-based learning programs where you're able to get out into the community are second to none. So looking around and talking to other high schools, I hope you guys are aware of the opportunities we work hard to provide.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for watching.
Partner.
Partner.